next year I'll order an AT&T MiFi. That way we're good to go.
We may not be going anywhere.
Still the recording.
The roster for your Warriors. Number 1, Will Sanderson. 3, Corey Teal. 4, Skylar Smith. 5, Jet Stephenson. 6, Jace Bennett. 7, Tony Ballmer. 8, Jimmy Ballmer. 9, Carlos Ballmer. 10, Landon Harrison. 11, Braden Heidemann. 14, Jonathan Rice. 15, Phoenix Heaton. 16, Bradley Parker. 17, Jonathan Dante. 18, Briar Vaughn. 22, Lee Harkreater. 23, Logan Kendrick. 24, Noah Gleasing. 27, Gavin Edwards. 32, Jacob Holt. 34, Damian Hendricks. 42, Jarrett Dalton. 44, Joseph Dalton. 50, Bryce Grace. 54, Coleman Selby. 56, Javen Long. 57, Coy Vaughn. 63, EJ Lara. 66, Casey Carpenter. 67, Shane Hampton. 69, Blake Vick. 70, Nick Hodge. 71, Joe Hilton. 72, Basil Duke. 73, Abe James. 78, Chase Thomas. Water Girls, Phoenix Priest, Taylor Horn, and Josie Thomas. Manager is J.C. Massengale. The Warriors are coached by Josh Jones, Mitchell Barton, Larry DeBus, Cliff Jones, and Mitchell Clark. The captain for your Lamar Warriors, number 4, Skylar Smith. The officiating crew tonight, referee Mike Lehman, umpire Tom Conkin, head linesman Tim Hill, line judge Stacey Barton, back judge Barry Whittington. Lamar has won the toss and elected to receive.
Plugged in for a little bit.
There's a black Dodge Charger in the parking lot. You left your lights on. A black Dodge Charger.
Did you say plug this in too? That one's not marked. Oh, there it is. All right, where's yours?
Okay. How do I sound, Don? Just as bad? How do I sound? Okay. I can't hear you, so.
All right, mic check. Am I good, Don?
Is he good? Is he good? Okay. So, y'all have to be aware that when they go that way, just be backward too. You can just give me those chairs. Yeah, you may put them down here. And then she'll be over.
Kind of watching because Susan didn't come with tonight. So she was going to go over and check on her real quick because she said she'd watch her. But she'll be back in just a minute.
Lamar Senior High Warriors. Thanks for USA Fireworks.
He's doing a really good job of ignoring me. There he goes. We're on. All right. Welcome, folks, to another night of Bearcat football brought to you by Bearcat Foundation, coming to you live from Lamar, Arkansas.
Warrior
Stadium, where there has not been a terrorist attack. They just set off some fireworks.
And a smoke bomb.
Smoke bomb, yes. And Bearcat football about to come to you live here through the smoke as Bearcats will be kicking off. Lamar won to toss and elected to receive.
Could be a pretty pivotal game for us tonight.
Extremely pivotal, yes. Lamar's firmly seated in second spot there. And the only way to get to that second seed right now, we're in fourth. So
right.
It takes a 13-point victory in order to get to a lot of onside kick. This time they elect to kick towards the sideline, and it goes out of bounds. Lamar will take over at the 40.
I think Austin may have just gotten a little bit too much of that one. He was trying to drop it in that dead zone down there, and he just caught a little too much of it. So let's see what the Bearcat defense can come out of the gates and do, and see how we do here tonight, Clint.
Tell you what, this is a pretty remarkable setup, and Foundation camera crew is being run by the ambidextrous Mike Montgomery. Trying to run both of them. Somehow our wives just flaked off on us here, Anthony. Both of them. Lamar is a heavy run, going to be a lot of misdirection. I think Boonville, this time it's a toss sweep going to the right side. Gain of about 4 on the play.
I'll tell you a little twist right here. It looks like you got Trey Day lining up in a defensive tackle spot.
The tackle or in?
Well, you had Jordan out there on the outside of him, but yeah, he's playing that D tackle spot.
D tackle, yeah. Toss sweep out to the outside. Bearcats are in position, but get pushed back. Looks like a first down yardage.
Right there at the point of attack where he was running there, Clint. They got a little bit of push on us right there because we strung it out very well to start that play. And
in position side to side, but just got pushed back a little bit. 1st and 10, Dardanelle at their own 46-yard line. Going with a quick snap. They go directly to the fullback. He gets pushed back, still on his feet. Bearcats get there in a crowd. Looked like Jake Brotherton coming off the bottom of the pile.
Number 34, Damian Hendricks up the middle.
That was a dive on the right side, and Brotherton shuffled around the pile there to make contact.
All this smoke's finally clearing out where I can actually see good.
I love the comment from one of the Lamar fans. He says, whose idea was that? And I don't know if anybody claimed it. Misdirection. It's going to be a counter on a misdirection. They fake that dive to the right, and then they go left. And that has given us a ton of trouble, but they got some success. But we've seen even lesser teams gain a lot of yardage on that.
So, I mean, that's
going to bring up third down, third and 4.
Third down right here, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5.
Just inside Mena territory, 3rd and 4. Got 10 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. We got a very sketchy connection. It's just a case of bandwidth. They go with that counter again, get right at the first down marker, and no, they mark it
2 yards short.
2 yards short.
So that's a big stop
again over the left side.
Big stop on first down.
Big stop. 3rd and 4 play. Bearcats. Looks like Lamar is going for it here. 4th and 1.
In all the film I've studied, I hadn't seen them just back out of this, so they're going to try to go for it.
Going to go. It's a quarterback sneak, and they're plowing forward. Really hard to tell. The spot looks like they've got it.
Harrison with the keeper.
But it's going to be close, Anthony. I think they've got it. Yeah.
First down.
It doesn't even draw a measurement. Yeah, doesn't even draw a measurement. Couldn't really tell there.
They decided to run right at your heavyweight right in the center of that defense, right at Logan.
I'm going to go shaking up. Walking back to the trainer table. Got the corners playing back like linebackers. Time the corner came up and forced it in, and linebackers are there to clean it up. And boy, and that's a tough one. Jaden Felix is slow to get up. He does get up though. It's going to be hard to get that kid off the field.
I think he just got a little tweak on his ankle right there, but he's going to walk that off. But that was a good stop by the defense.
Yes,
on that,
it was.
on that play right there, because it
Bring
looked like they had a
8.
little gap there to hit the edge, and we shut it down in a hurry.
2nd and 8 here, 7:36, still scoreless here in the first quarter. Got a guy in motion. A handoff to the motion man. Defensive end was in good position, but the inside support was a little slow, but we'll hold him to.
Once again with the carry.
Still going to bring up 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6 right here.
Still just 3-yard gain. I might be a little bit too critical on that play. Bearcats in a good 3rd and 5 situation. Lamar's
It'll
on.
be 3rd down and 6 for the Warriors.
Obviously in 4-down territory.
I would imagine they're not a big kicker right here. They're going to go for it down in this area.
It's a triple option. Fakes the pitch. The quarterback fakes the pitch. Able to make, I believe that's Hughes, Ian Hughes.
Gonna bring up the 4th down right here, Clint. So it's
almost had him for a lost yardage right there. Get him hemmed in, though, to 3-yard gain. Going to bring up 4th and 2. Bearcats, another chance to get this Lamar Warrior offense off the field. Again, they bring him in motion. This time they misdirection. It's a counter. Fighting for extra yards, and he did not get it. Bearcats are going to hold.
Well, that was second effort for the Lamar running back right there. I thought he was going to come a little close, and he got close.
Looked like it was going to be stopped well short, and then they fight for extra yardage, and Lamar's going ahead and flipping the field. They haven't signaled it yet. They do now.
Short. It'll be 1st and 10.
Lamar's already had their offense come off the field. Bearcats will take over now. 1st and 10 on their own 22-yard line. They give up some yardage on that first drive, Anthony, but
it was just it's a huge confidence boost for this defense to come up with a first quarter stop here on that opening drive.
Bearcats have 2 receivers up top, 2 backs in the backfield. They're going to hand off to Felix. They're going to try to attack that Lamar line of scrimmage and don't get much on this first run. Maybe gain a 1 on the play.
The tackle was made by number 3.
After all the
and number 34.
After all the rushing attempts that Jaden had last week or the week before's attempt.
Good thing he had a week off to rest.
He needed that week off to rest.
Bearcats taking some tempo here. Ball's on the ground. Bearcats recover. Austin Rose handing off to Caleb Peters. No, that was Colby Davis. Colby Davis. And
I think he actually handed off to Jaden Felix right there. It was Jaden. Looking at it on
Austin Rose back to pass. He's going for Caleb Peters down the sidelines, a little wide. Colby had his guy beat by a couple steps.
The pass is over the head of the intended receiver. It'll be 4th down and 11.
Yeah, that was Peters on that reception. He just got turned around a little bit. If he'd looked for the ball over his outside shoulder, he might have had a little better shot at it, but he wasn't going to throw an interception on that one.
Austin Rose lining up for the punt. Kicks away. It's kind of wobbly. It's going to land in front of the receiver. Take a Lamar bounce. Going to come back around midfield. So Bearcats open up their offensive game with a 3 and out. It's not what you want to see, but see if the defense can hold.
Had the fumbled exchange between the quarterback and the running back right there, kind of put us behind the 8 ball right there. So then you had to try to hit a deep ball down the stretch to get a first down, and now we'll see if the defense can hold again.
Had a couple really good-looking blocks over there too. Like to see what would have happened if we could have gotten that handoff. Handoff to the outside. Nice play by Roberts.
42.
He marked him. He got about a half.
He was chased down by number 6.
Maybe a half 6-inch gain right there.
Jordan Roberts.
But that was played great by Jordan playing that defensive end spot right there. Thought he might have the speed to get around him, but he was able to play.
He's a great athletic kid and kind of go where he wants. He's a really hard kid to block, and he's just taking some bad angles on the first couple of plays like that. We'll see if he's able to repeat that kind of success. Got pressure coming from the inside. The ball's floated up in the air, in and out of the hands of the receiver.
That was Michael Escobar on the defense right there.
Smith is broken up.
That thing was laid right in the basket. The Lamar receiver not able to come up with the reception.
It'll be 3rd down and 9 for the Warriors.
Michael played that just right there on the hip pocket. The quarterback put a good pass on the ball, and when the receiver went up for it, he just went right through him and knocked the ball out of his
first pass of the game by Lamar. This time they're going to be an option play. The quarterback keeps it, and everybody went for the fullback.
Harrison keeps the ball over the left side.
Quarterback Harrison.
We just talked about how good Jordan Roberts played the same play to his side. Bobby just happened to dive in a little bit on that inside, which opened up the outside coverage.
Bobby is not his assignment anyway, that inside run. Got to stay home. Got to take care of your assignment. Got motion again, a toss, trying to get down, going for the C gap right there, and Colby Davis just crushes it.
That was 44, Joe Dalton with the carry.
He got back to the backfield almost as the quarterback was handing to the running back there, Clint.
He kind of going in they called that blitz in a gap. It could have easily missed, but it's very athletic way Colby changed directions there at the last minute, recognized what was happening. And because he was coming down that, it looked like A or B gap on the right side, and the play was going to his left. The offense is right. 2nd and 11. Dropping back to pass. It's a single receiver route.
And the quarterback
that time's wide open and just not.
Jennifer Smith is incomplete.
It was a great route by the Lamar receiver. He completely dusted corner on this side.
There was a little mix-up on who was supposed to be taking him. The corner thought he might have had run support, and the safety looked like.
We can say that.
There was some confusion there somewhere.
Yep.
But regardless, it's 3rd and long right here.
Handoff to the outside, 3rd and long. Bearcats do a great job of hemming this one in. Going to bring up 4th and 8 here with 3:30 left in the first quarter.
I would say they're going to have to punt on this one here, Clint.
You never know. Trying to recognize we got one of those Pulaski Academy wannabes over here.
Oh, yeah? No punters?
No punters. You never know. Clock is running. Play clock down to 10. High kick, kind of short. Going to be returned by Peters. Peters has the balls, made a couple guys miss. Going to have a nice return. Going to end up being net about a 12 yards on that punt after the return. Bearcats going to punch it out. Really looked like they're going to have some tough field position. They are able to punch it out to the 25.
So tonight's game is being brought to you in part by Mena Insurance Agency. For all your insurance needs, coverage first for 109 years.
After Palmer's punt, it'll be
something like that.
10 Bearcats from their own 24.
PT and the gang had to call him this morning to get one insured for him.
Spread formation, single back in the backfield. Miss, boy, Austin Rose, it looked like it might be an option, and he decided to take it, and then when he took off, he just he didn't have traction control on.
Well,
it's not like one of those new Fords up there.
One of the few grass fields that we're going to play on all year long, and a little bit of rain in the last few days, so it's going to be a little different.
Be a whistle on the play, flag on the play, offsides on the defense. Going to get 5 free yards.
Oh, I hadn't even thought about it. You get Blake Brown back after 2 weeks
off. Going to get Blake Brown, exactly. Bearcats on their second possession here. Like they were going to the air. That was a called screen over here. Making an adjustment to see if they're going with the same play. They do not. It's going to be a handoff straight up the middle, and gain of about 2 on the play.
Short gain.
Good position at 3rd and 5. Normally that's not necessarily a good position for an offense, 3rd and 5 or 6, but Austin Rose has been just extremely accurate this season. Got twin receivers down at the bottom of the field. Bearcats doing a lot of the side-by-side running backs. Going deep for Blake Brown, and it's out of bounds. I bet Austin's having a little bit of a difficult time because that's 2 of them that he's thrown out of bounds, and that's extremely uncharacteristic. He's been so accurate on those deep balls.
And, most of your grass fields have a big crown on them, and this is not one of those that's got a huge crown that you're throwing off of, so there shouldn't be a huge adjustment from that.
Definitely our first cold night, though.
First cold night, and get his fingertips warmed up so you can be a little more accurate.
Well, you get used to it. Lamar bringing a little bit of pressure up the middle. This one's going to take more of a Mena bounce. They're going to return it. Get a hand on him there. He's still on his feet. Gets out to the 45. And Lamar again with great field position.
Thought Caleb Peters was going to have a chance to get him down there just right after he picked up the ball. And then it was Blake Brown finally holding on long enough to get him out of the get him down. So
Caleb did not let go. He didn't get through clean, but Caleb was just kind of hanging on, wasn't he?
yeah, that was Blake that was holding on.
Blake was holding on. Okay.
So let's see if the Bearcat defense can stand strong like they've been doing.
Going with the 4 down. No, they're still with the 5 down lineman. I missed one. Going to be a toss sweep out there. Jaden Felix.
Number 42,
with the tackle.
Tries the left side.
You know, they played the outside well that time, turned it back into the help from your inside of your linebackers, and they stepped up and made a play.
2nd down and 8 for Lamar.
They got somebody coming in to
had
give Jaden a break.
You could see he was hitting the ground as soon as the whistle blew. Second and 8 for Lamar. Going to be a toss sweep again. Bobby Wallace reaches for the tackle there, not able to get his hand on him, but the linebackers are getting there a lot faster now.
Jarrett once again with
and that's kind of what this Lamar team's wanting to do. They're wanting to lull you to sleep here, and
it's a toss sweep out to the outside, and your tackle on the left makes it all the way out there. Jake Brotherton is just extremely active out there right now.
He's flying around on this football field.
Flying around, yes. Like 17 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lamar looks like they're going to run a play. Play action. They got everybody out. No, they don't. Caleb ended up picking up one. They picked the wrong one. Caleb had 2 people to cover, and he picked the right one.
He had to get the ball out of his hands. You had
everybody fell for the play action, though, on that 3rd and 4 play.
You had Trey Day that had got through there and was bearing down on the quarterback. So if he hadn't got rid of it when he did, then he'd have been sacked.
4th and 4 here with 5 seconds left in the first quarter, and it is a high punt. Bearcats have to hope they doesn't touch him. It does not. Going to take a little bit of a Lamar bounce, and the Bearcats will get the ball at the 26-yard line. Bearcats have yet to get the offense going. That's the end of the quarter. Let's take this chance to thank one of our sponsors, John Maddox, State Representative John Maddox, serving Polk, Scott, Montgomery County. I'd like to thank him for helping make this broadcast possible, as well as doing a great job serving his constituents. Absolutely.
All 3 counties.
Let's also do another one at Nidec Motors. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by our friends at Nidec. Nidec All for Dreams is great job opportunities at Nidec. Nidec is a staple of Polk County. Very fortunate to have them here. Really can't say enough about how its effect on that plant's effect on the culture and employment, economy, and everything. And
everything that they do there and all the people they employ, it's a pretty big.
The overall skill set that it's injected in the community is awesome. A little bit of different 2-back look. You got Colby Davis going closer to the line of scrimmage, and they're going to hand off to Jaden Felix. Jaden Felix with the biggest gain of the night, going to gain 5 on first down, going to bring up 2nd and 5.
Starting to get out of their tracks a little bit. They opened up a pretty good hole.
Boy, Jaden is just a tough kid.
Felix with the carry.
Just the marker, it's going to be a gain of 6. So 2nd and 4. Lamar bringing a little heat from the safety right at that spot, and looks like it works, except they brought a safety blitz at the perfect spot, and evidently he missed the tackle. Peters able to come loose to get a short game, but we got a flag on the play. Anthony, what do you think it is?
It's going to be holding.
The offense has been plagued by holding calls this season.
Well,
we had a ton of penalties last week. Some of them, I don't even know the referees knew what they called.
They're still trying to sort it out.
2 weeks ago. I don't think that's going to make the how-to clinic at the referee school.
No. It was
I'm going to roll it back here and see if we can
Are they
look at
still
the
trying
delay.
to talk to the coaches here to figure out what they want to call or what?
Oh, yeah. Wow. we lassoed a guy over there. We won't name any names. That's unfortunate, is that when even you're an offensive lineman and the only time you call we try not to do that.
Yeah,
we?
Try not to.
I think holding might be an understatement of what we did.
What's this going to be about, second 18?
I think you can get a fine in some states for what just happened there. Second and 18. Going with a single back look. Austin Rose back to pass. Gets wrapped up right as he was about to take off. Linebacker dove at his feet, and 9 times out of 10, Austin Rose gets loose. So we're going to go back again. And boy, Bearcats get us a first down, our first down of the night, and then from then on, it's gone backwards.
Now you're looking at 3rd and 25.
3rd and a mile.
Or 30.
Yeah.
It'll be 3rd down and 28 for the Bearcats.
Lamar with 3 safeties. Definitely backed up here, not wanting us to get deep. They got trips on the right side of the field. Drag her out across the middle. Austin pulls the ball down. Looking at Trey Day. End up coming across the middle of the field. Well played by the safety.
The Bearcat pass was broken up by
going for Travis Thrillkill. And
Travis sat down right there in that spot. The safety was sitting there looking directly at him the whole time. So
he caught him slowing down right there in the hole, and the safety just took off on it. It's going to bring up 4th and a mile. 10:29 left to go in the first half. Still scoreless. Austin Rose, you could tell he was aiming for that spot, and what a punt. He line drives it. Going to push Lamar back to their own 33. Lamar has that great field position all night, and that's the farthest starting field position so far other than the kickoff.
That line drive punt was about a 50-plus yard punt to Clem.
Great job by Austin on that. Bearcat defense has really done a good job. They gave up a lot of yards that first drive and the second drive for that matter. He gave up some first downs but held, kind of a bend but don't break, but got some 3 and outs on the last 2 possessions. Be the 5th possession of the night for Lamar.
Kind of aided a little bit for at least one missed throw by the quarterback for Lamar.
And a drop. So. Bearcats are putting a lot of personnel in the box, and this time it's an option play. It's going to get
balls
on the ground.
We're going to come up with a ball right there.
Did he throw a beanbag?
Yes, he did. They're going to mark him down.
Mark him down, okay.
I thought the ball come
Might
loose.
have been a marker.
Let's watch our instant replay and send it to the.
I don't think anybody cares about our instant replay. There's no trust in our camera people.
Katie says
sometimes when you see that, it's a check down because they're looking to throw deep. That time the receivers just took off to block. They flinch on the snap and they don't call it, but just a little bit before the snap, the ball carrier flinched.
Tony Ballmer with the carry.
Going to be a decent gain of about, no it wasn't, they marked that about 3, so good stop for the Bearcats. For 2, be 2nd and 8.
You know, from our vantage point, it looked like he had a little bit more of a lane to pick up positive yards.
Great tackle. Bearcats tackling here tonight. They did a good job tackling Dardanelle on 10 players. It's that 11th we had a hard time.
The only person they had a problem tackling 2 weeks ago was Vega, the quarterback.
Unfortunately, the opposing offensive coordinator found out that tendency. He kept giving him the ball. Going to be a quick throw out. He throws quick, really didn't set his feet or anything. Throws it right to Caleb Peters. That's the wrong guy to throw it to. He's making people miss, and I think that guy came out of the ground. Had a tackle just appeared.
You had a Bearcat, I think, if you watched, that was kind of blocking Caleb's view of him. And when he came out there, he just planted him.
That had to be what happened. I didn't see him. Absolutely just appeared. Caleb Peters runs into a wall, and I've got to hope he is okay.
He's a kid that he took a hit right there, but he's going to be fine. Going
to bring in Kirkendall in that receiver spot. Austin Rose back to pass. He's got some time. Throwing deep. It's short.